With this problem, we're asked to simplify it, and it is a subtraction problem. The first thing that I notice whenever I look at this one is that they do not have the same denominator. So what we're going to have to do is try to find the lowest common denominator. Now you can multiply n plus 1 times this n squared minus n minus 2. But that's not the lowest common denominator, and the easiest way to find that is we've got this quadratic right here, this quadratic expression underneath on the denominator that we can factor. So we want to take the time right now to go ahead and factor that one. That one factors out to n plus 1 times n minus 2. Well, this helps us a great deal in trying to determine what our lowest common denominator is. Over here I have an n plus 1, and over here I have an n plus 1 and an n minus 2. So the lowest common denominator on this particular one would be n plus 1 times n minus 2. Now that helps a great deal because then we can see what we need to multiply both sides by. So this side here, I've got an n plus 1, so I'm just missing the n minus 2. So I'm going to multiply top and bottom by n minus 2. On this side over here toward the right, if you will, I already have an n plus 1 and an n minus 2, so I don't need to multiply that one by anything. I mean, you could do it by 1, but anything times 1 is whatever that thing is, so it doesn't help at all. So really all I need to concentrate is just this left-hand side. I'm going to multiply top and bottom by that n minus 2, that part that's missing. So you notice this negative or minus 7n over n plus 1 times n minus 2. I did not change that one at all. I just multiplied this one top and bottom by n minus 2. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Now I have them, you notice that both of these two have the same denominator, n plus 1 times n minus 2. 6 times n gave me my 6n. 6 times negative 2 gave me negative 12. Okay, now they have the same denominator here. I can put them all over one common denominator. And that common denominator is n plus 1 times n minus 2. And I've got 6n minus 12. I got that from right here. Negative 7n. I got that because this is a minus sign here. Minus 7n, which is negative 7n. Now that I've got this one, I look up top here to see if there's any like terms that I can combine. I see that I've got a 6n and a negative 7n. So those are my two terms I can combine. So I go ahead and I do that. And then but my answer is negative n minus 12 over n plus 1 times n minus 2. And it's negative n because I've got a positive 6 and a negative 7 yields me a negative n minus 12. And that is as simplified as it goes for this one.